spirituality, a word that carries many meanings for different people. Some view it as a path to inner peace, others as a way to connect with the divine. But one question that often arises is being a spiritual warrior about violence? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever heard the term spiritual warrior, you might have imagined someone who's strong, disciplined, and ready for battle. But here's the thing. Is this battle an external fight, or is it more of an internal journey? Today, we're diving deep into the meaning of the term spiritual warrior. We're going to explore its roots, the philosophy behind it, and the question that many ask, is it really about violence? The idea of a warrior has been around for centuries. In many cultures, warriors were seen as protectors, people who fought for honor, justice, and their community. But in spiritual terms, a warrior isn't just someone who picks up a sword or shield. A spiritual warrior is someone who battles within themselves. At its core, the concept of a spiritual warrior is about the inner struggle, the ongoing challenge of mastering one's own mind, emotions, and actions. It's about confronting the darkness within, fear, doubt, anger, and choosing to act from a place of wisdom, compassion, and courage. Think of it like this. Every person has their own inner battlefield. The spiritual warrior doesn't fight external enemies, but their own internal obstacles. They seek to transform their weaknesses into strengths. The myth of violence in spirituality. Now, let's address the myth that a spiritual warrior is about violence. While it's true that the language of battle and warrior can sound aggressive, it's important to understand that true spiritual warriors are not about inflicting harm on others. Some people may think that a warrior must be violent, but in many spiritual traditions, the war is not fought with physical weapons. And it's fought with wisdom, patience, and strength of character. For instance, many martial arts like Aikido, Tai Chi, and even karate are deeply spiritual practices. They focus on the cultivation of inner peace, balance, and the control of one's emotions, rather than the aggression or violence typically associated with fighting. A true spiritual warrior knows that violence only perpetuates suffering. The real fight is against hatred, fear, and ignorance, and the ultimate goal is peace. Throughout history, we've seen examples of spiritual warriors who embodied peace while embracing the warrior spirit. The samurai of Japan, for example, were not just skilled fighters. They were also deeply influenced by Zen Buddhism, a path that emphasized mindfulness, discipline, and compassion. Samurai followed a code called Bushido, which meant the way of the warrior. But this was not a code that glorified violence. It was a code of honor, integrity, and respect for all life. A true samurai would only draw their sword in defense, never in anger or aggression. Similarly, many Native American warriors understood that their fight was not just against others, but also against the forces of nature and their own limitations. For them, being a warrior was about preserving balance and maintaining harmony, both within and without. So, what does it mean to be a spiritual warrior in today's world? It means using your strength to uplift others, standing firm in your beliefs, and choosing love over fear. It's about standing up for justice, not through violence, but through peaceful activism, compassion, and resilience. Modern spiritual warriors are those who fight for a better world. They are advocates for peace, environmental justice, social equality, and mental health awareness. They don't pick up swords. They pick up tools of change, like their voices, their art, and their actions. In essence, the spiritual warrior seeks to overcome the greatest battle of all, the battle within. They strive for mastery over their emotions, their desires, and their thoughts, learning to cultivate inner peace even in the face of adversity. So, to answer the question, is a spiritual warrior about violence? The short answer is no. While the term warrior may evoke images of physical combat, in the spiritual realm, it's about conquering the battle within. It's about the courage to face your own fears, the strength to act with compassion, and the discipline to choose peace over aggression. A true spiritual warrior isn't someone who seeks to destroy. They're someone who seeks to heal, to grow, and to protect the peace within and around them. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more reflections on spirituality and personal growth. And remember, the greatest battle you'll ever face is the one within,